All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Armored Core Verdict Day. We're still running multiplayer, and I need to buy some parts really quick. All right. What are the busted parts in this game, Alden? What's like the best weapons possible to buy?
Hard to say.
Right.
There really is no best parts,
Welcome
really.
back, guys. Yeah, like a month after Armored Core 6 comes out, Cookie. I'll be done with it. I'll finish the game before then, but obviously I'm going to play it multiple times and probably also do a bunch of multiplayer in it too. All right, so what if I not really use that much that would be good for this situation we are currently in? You know what? I've never... Autocannons, you have to sit down to fire if you're not a tank, I assume, right?
Yes.
Okay. Same with... Okay, it's probably same with the howitzer because it's a big gun. Any of these bigger guns at the bottom, I assume. That kind of works well with the timeline. FF16, then AC6, then wedding. Right, exactly. That's why I needed to finish all 15 games before then, and we successfully did. Actually, kind of early. So it worked out. I wonder if... Yeah, we're going to grab this guy. And then I'm going to grab a shotgun. I like shotguns. Maybe they'll be good for AC fights. I must not have that one unlocked that Rain on Friday was talking about. What are you going to play until FF16? Diablo? Yep. Well, we're going to have a few more streams of this game also, but yeah, Diablo is the main game right now. Because I know RP's like chomping at the bit to play it, and I'm not playing it. I'm only playing it once a week right now. It might not work, Billy, your headset with your controller. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna grab... Oh my god, that's massive. Alright, that's fine. Do you guys usually go for power and accuracy? For your weapons?
Yeah, it depends. Accuracy is mostly shot speed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so shot speed's really good, just overall. I'm not gonna stop digging around.
Good call.
Oh, I never unlocked the carousel rifle, I don't think.
There's no.
Alright, I'm good. For plasma guns, you want the AUNC85 with accuracy specified. Okay. You're at that overwhelm. You're at the overwhelm point with work filling where it makes you not be able to focus on your unproductive while it just piles up. I've been there before, Cookie. I know exactly what you're talking about when you talk about that. It's kind of where I'm at with work too right now, which is never a fun place to be. I'm good, guys. Sorry for delaying.
No worries. I'm working on something too.
Yep, and I'm fiddling with my dumb things. Just because I insist on it.
That's fair.
Most PvP goes for full power with some exceptions, and just depends on weapons. Okay. I'm gonna look at that part Rain's talking about really quick. For plasma guns.
Well, you guys do that. I'm gonna see if I can blow through another quick sortie for more team points.
Best of luck.
Alright, so that's the one I want. Plasma guns only for close range. It explodes at a very short distance. Right, I did know that. Yeah. You were super excited because your annual reports were accepted by FDA within questions, which never happened, so that gave you a bit of free time to spare and spend on other things. But then I'm assuming it just got worse after that then, Cookie? I think on Tuesday, I'm going to spend like the first hour of stream building up other ACs to try out. I'll do like a tetrapod and a tank, maybe a light boy. Most skilled guys usually buy their weapons by power spec, but it's quite difficult to handle, in your opinion. That makes sense, because I would like to put everything all into power, but that also could have a very negative implications.
Yeah, for like battle rifles, I really like my accuracy spec ones. I forget which one they're called, but they're the they're one with 150 rounds.
You know what? That's true. Being we're doing PvP now and not missions, I can probably invest in different weapons. Because I was doing it based on ammo count a lot because, you know, ammo good for most things. Yeah.
I mean, it is pretty insane that like how some people literally come into my hand with just 15 shots and a shotgun with 20 rounds, and they're expected to take down 4 ACs.
Right. Experiment. That's what all AC is all about. Exactly. All right. KE. So, okay. So the heat weapons are your other form of CE. Which you would think they'd be thermal, but they're CE. Oh, you know what I haven't used? I'm gonna grab a pulse gun. So usually use power plus 2 accuracy 1 if firepower isn't so much necessary, or rapid spec with some laser rifles to reduce their charge time. Oh, wait a second. I didn't know that about laser rifles. So if that actually, okay, so tuning the rapid fire reduces charge time. That's actually a really big deal. Because I was putting power on mine, which is also probably good, but like having the ability to charge faster is going to be really good, obviously. God, I just bought so many parts. I have no idea what I just did. It's fine. Let us know when that mission's over, Alderson. You're doing. Back out of there. Let's grab rifle. Put on this guy.
Okay, I'll be done by the time you finish that.
Okay, cool.
Chang, Rain, can we Morokomo duel? Yeah, and then you guys can bully comrade.
Oh God.
I mean, it's not like he can really hit you guys.
Hey, you never know what could happen, Alderson.
I'm not bringing subcomputers, so that's not, you're not getting help any there.
Good to go whenever you guys are. Oh, Rain and Cheng, if you guys want, this is the Discord link if you want to join it. Oh, Billy, we're using Discord. Because it works with stream. Because if you're in the... We're not using game chat. Which I'm assuming you could use game chat if you wanted to.
It would be possible, yeah.
So, did you want to set up the sortie, or?
You know, I'll do it. Well, actually, I don't have any Unix, so Ev should probably.
You can use a rental Unix.
Okay, I can do it. What I don't. Is it a sortie? Then we can't do special sortie because we don't have the points in normal sortie.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you just add members.
Just curious for if you play. Oh yeah, yeah. Billy, join Ev's team. It'll make it easier. Also, if you're on right now, it's called EV Team. or F team.
Yeah, go down there where it says UNAC.
Yep.
And all those are the rental UNACs, and yours is at the top.
Is this yours then, all of them right here?
Yeah, that's mine. The top ones also shows the team's UNACs.
Yep.
I think we should bring this one.
My AI is not properly set up. It looks good, the setup is good, but the AI is bad.
Interesting.
Like, if you hit square to toggle display, you can see how its system is set up.
Oh, okay. Now, I'll grant it, this doesn't mean anything to me, but I think that's the UNAC moving around a target right now.
Yeah. You see how mine is super sluggish.
Yeah.
It's not properly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, if you scroll through the other ones, I see what you're saying now. Whoa. Oh, were you still doing something?
Yeah, almost done then.
All right, do you want us to wait for you or start?
Nah, I'm done.
Oh.
I was just renaming.
Oh, I didn't know if you were doing something outside of the game. Maybe just in
nah.
your general area or something.
Nah, I was just building not a tank.
Oh, okay. There goes something.
Forgot that I didn't save any of the builds that I made over the course of the all of my streams in Verdict Day, apparently.
Yeah, apparently, after playing for a little while, you kind of stopped using the AC data and you just start editing your AC directly.
Yep.
Yeah, because for some reason after last stream, my build was not saved that I was using for like the entirety of the time we played.
Oh, dang.
It like reverted back to the stream before, which I had all the parts and everything, so I was still at the same point in the game. It just was weird. I think we all should be on the field, unless you don't want to be. I can.
Oh, they're gonna come bully you guys with more Comos.
All right, I think we're good then. We'll send it this way.
I'm going to attempt the same. Let's go, Kumo bots.
Terrified. I'm gonna get punched. Well, I guess cut, actually, not punched. So right now, we're just sitting here waiting. Is it like looking for a match? Is that what's happening?
Oh, no. We're matched up. They're configuring on their side.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. I see how it works. Okay.
Yeah, this is like last minute's adjustment to tactics.
So this is how you know if you're gonna go against real people, possibly then?
Yeah.
If it's waiting. Okay. Yeah, you guys don't have to, but it would be funny if you punch or cut me. I should have put a shotgun on, damn it.
They're heavy boys. They don't take to the air. Hey, it's a good time to practice, right?
Hey, me too, Rain. Don't feel bad. I can hit stationary targets. So if you guys stand still, I can bring a melee weapon. That's the only reason it worked against the last boss. Is after the primal arm, after Jay used the assault armor, he's like sedentary for a second. It's like you just punch him.
Does that mean Ev is pulling out his moonlight?
Nah, I don't have it on this account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to do a lot more missions to unlock, to get to player rank A to unlock Moonlight. Because I assume you can't find it in the game, like the part, right? Like you have to buy it.
Yeah, you have to purchase it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It might be possible for it to be in one of those crates.
Oh, that'd be cool.
There's always a chance.
Did you guys know there's a secret version of Moonlight that came with like a PSP early access thing or whatever, or like a DLC or something?
Another moon.
Yeah.
It's like dark blue purple.
Yeah, the black version, right, Chang? Yeah, I got a YouTube comment about. Wait, Chang, was that you on YouTube by chance? The name sounds from. I think it was like a similar name to yours. If it's not, It wasn't.
It was
Oh, that's-
on Armor Core Network. The video's called Another Moon Spotted.
I can't find it right now. Okay, I just wanted to check because I've had like crossover between YouTube and Twitch with like people leaving comments and jumping in stream. So I was just curious. All right, here goes something.
Oh, I see a Mega Blade.
Oh boy.
Oh, and Giga Missile.
I don't know what that means. I've never seen. Oh, I guess I'm gonna see the Giga Missile for the first time. You being
It'll
used
feel
on
like
us.
the first time.
Q1, beginning operation.
I'm on the right side. Come at me.
Q1, enemy AC sighted. Lightweight blackout mode.
God. So fast. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, I disconnected.
I think we all did actually. Well, it just says sortie member. So sortie member host has been lost. Oh wait, was that me?
Yeah.
I left, guys. I'll see you later. I'm
Damn,
still
I
live,
made
right? Yeah.
66,666 for that.
I had to say something about nothing ever happening, and then it fucking happened.
Yep.
Was that you, Chang, who kicked me in the head?
You get ahead before that. Sorry.
Good old V headbutt.
You got Kumode.
Yeah, Chang was 0-0.
I don't know why that. I mean, oh, From got disconnected.
Oh, it's all of us?
Yeah, it kicked everybody out, I think. That is weird. Yeah, everyone got kicked out. Whatever, it's fine. Ev, you should host, or Alderson, because I'm just worried that it's a problem with me.
Chang is the only one who's still in there.
Oh, really? He and his Unix got
Brutal.
exploded by no reason. What the hell? Yeah, if one of you guys want to host, I don't care who does. It doesn't matter. I'm running Unix anyway, so.
I have to check my controls real quick because there's something funky about it.
I'll bring in my super poor UNAC.
Listen, better than nothing.
This is nice. We finally got the community night going.
I know, right? In a game, in actually a franchise that I did not expect to do it with, just because like I never really was aware of the multiplayer aspect of the later Armored Core game, so it worked out nicely. This is only an early look at what's to come once Armored Core 6 comes out. That way you guys can 1v1 me in that game and just kick my ass, because I'm sure it'll happen. Being
That's
that
the
I'm
spirit.
very single player oriented in the Armored Core series, I've never really played against people except for Pidgey, like when we were younger.
How are those controls?
Dude, default controls.
They're good now.
All right.
All right, Kenny, have a
Sorry.
wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
There, Kenny.
Streamer looking for hot single matches.
In our area? No way.
Hot single slugs.
Slugs in your area.
Putting hot single slugs into your general vicinity.
Speaking of slugs, me think of bugs for some reason. That I watched that Earth Defense video, Alderson. It was fucking crazy. That you posted in Discord a little while ago.
Oh, the PS5 can't handle EDF.
Yeah. I never really looked at Earth Defense Force before, and the game looks wild. Hot singles in my area, not in this economy.
That's because your economy is saturated. there's too much product.
Are we? How many victory points are we at? Probably like a 3 or 4,
Yeah,
maybe.
just 3.
3, yeah. We need 6, right?
Yeah.
You guys gotta step it up.
After this, I'm going to chew another one out.
You guys gotta step it up. All right, we can't let Cheng and Rain keep beating us all night. I believe in everybody except for myself, so let's do it. I'm not used to this rifle I put on. It shoots real slow and it throws me off because I feel like I need to let go and press the trigger again. I don't actually have to do that.
Well, we're Kumo botting, so you might have a chance.
It doesn't really mean anything, but I'll probably still get punched in the face and die, realistically.
Probably. Sharp rocks at the bottom.
Sharp rocks at the top.
Bring it on.
Oh, I see a Giga Blade. Or not a Giga Blade, a Grinder Blade or whatever it's called.
This is the only grinder I signed up for.
Oh, God.
Whose AC is it anyway? Alright, what do we got here? I see the blade again. Yeah, there's the blade. Where's the Giga Missile you guys saw at? I don't see it now. Is it not there now?
It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what it looks like. Okay.
It's
the big
two
backpack.
packages that connect into one when activated.
Oh, okay.
E1, beginning operation.
Oh, so the plasma guns are like shotguns. I'm just waiting to see a missile barrage from hell come at my face.
Oh, we just had a mid-air trade.
In a good way or a bad way?
Scan mode.
Is there any other kind?
Well, I mean, it could be a bad way if you lost the trade, I suppose. Or you took more damage from it.
E1.
Oh god, something's hitting me.
I feel like it's like headbutting someone. There is no winners in the headbutt.
I died in the weirdest way possible.
Yeah?
I turned on my grind blade and I sank into the water, and that's what killed me.
Alright, I'm getting sniped. I have no idea where from though.
Combat mode.
Oh god, oh god.
This guy. Ow.
Oh god, you guys are so fast. Alright, I feel like in PvP you want to be fast, and I need to build a faster AC for this shit.
30%.
Basically.
We need the noob players. Where's the new Armored Core Verdict Day players like me for PvP? They don't exist, that's the problem. Don't touch me with that damn blade. Oh, I'm dead. I appreciate the crashing animations also.
Oh yeah, they're very good.
So, did I actually manage to tag you in that midair? Or was that just to me?
You did apparently all of them. Good job. Well, yeah, Billy, but you're gonna be on our team.
That one hit was more than I can ask for. And then the UNAC tank started chewing me up.
Freshman.
That's fair.
So Kuma Sniper Light bots are on the top of the meta in serious PvPs. Oh, really? Okay. Wow, that's not where I thought the people. I guess I don't really know AC metas, so that makes sense. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I thought when it came to sniper bots, it was heavy biped with dual subcoms.
All right, so hyper defensive and hyper fast builds are top in Armored Core Verdict Day.
Do, 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 do.
You don't see much on the
there's
server
4 of
there,
us
but then
online
you
now.
can. Yeah, I think Billy's online too.
Yep.
Billy, do you want to jump in here? There are
we can
10
jump
main
right
story
now.
missions, but there are a lot of sub missions in between. I think there's probably like 50 missions total or something like that. I didn't count them, but there's probably roughly that.
There's a good amount.
There might be more than 50 actually. No, 50 is probably about right. Somewhere in there. 60. There you go. But yeah, Billy, if you don't want to jump in now, it's fine. If you're doing story stuff,
Yeah, they're exactly 60.
that makes sense. There was like what 98 or something like that in 5. You just go to rendezvous in the team thing to join us.
I think they're in a mission.
All right, you can run it then. Oh yeah, because it's just red, not blinking red.
Yep.
Okay.
Go get some parts and stuff for it anyway, Billy, and some money. So it's not a negative doing it. Well, actually, depends on how Chang and Rain play, which so far is way better than me at least. So if that's the case, you might lose money, but you can see what Armored Core Verdict Day PvP used to be like. Because if you think it's slow, it's not. Because they've been flying above my head the whole time. A lot of aerial maneuvers here in a game that you shouldn't be very aerial in, according to most people. Yeah, Cookie, I am.
Apparently, relative to their size, the ACs in 5/Verdict Day actually move faster than Next did.
Oh, like in comparison to is what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you probably couldn't see it, but Chang was doing that box step above your head, and basically it denied you any vision at all.
Yep. But yeah, Next, someone did the math. Apparently, the Next are only like 20% faster, but they're also 3 times bigger.
So the gasket cookie, I am googling it because I don't know. I know it depends on the application, but the connector gasket. What is the application for what you're talking about? Because usually a connector gasket's used to waterproof things or seal them in some way.
No, you're not going.
Now with that,
You can do whatever you want, Chang.
I'm going to show Comrade my dum build.
I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's a good thing. But I've never heard of a yoke before in terms of a cable. That could be a unique naming convention to something. That's why I'm looking it up.
it's a lot of faith in the WENAC.
Is that the one you made, Ev? Like your unique one?
It's one of the ones. I don't know which one though.
One of the cable plugs into a battery that supplies current. The other side connects to something that allows the stimulation to be released in a specific spot. Oh, it's medical stuff, right, Cookie? You're talking like the thing that zaps, like that gives you the vibration thing. It sounds like the thing. It's like a stim machine almost. You hate engineering, and my engineers are not being helpful. Yeah, we are.
So is it something like a pacemaker?
Well, no, like a stim machine's like for muscles. Yeah, a stimulator machine. So it's like if you like when they do like physical therapy, like if you like tore something, they'll stim the area and it helps like relax and break up tissue in the and break up like the swelling and stuff. It feels very nice.
Did Bruce Lee use one of those machines?
So the gasket cookie, if it's a connector gasket, it's just something that goes in between the connector and the like it like seals it. It's like a seal. I don't know what a yoke is. I've never heard of a yoke in reference to a connector, and I do cable designs and stuff, and I've never heard of that. So it could be like someone's own naming convention.
Beginning operation.
You're writing descriptions for all the key functional elements of the cable.
Year 1, enemy AC sighted. Lightweight bipedal.
Thanks, Mr. Unac.
Combat mode.
I don't even see the fucking. Where the hell? I'm getting shot from behind, I think.
Yep.
System scan mode.
And I'm dead.
Oh, no, we lost Nev.
Well done, Ev. You put up a good fight.
Thank you.
Year 1, enemy AC sighted. Medium wave bipedal.
Someone behind me again?
Mode. AC damage.
God, you guys are so good at this floating. Oh, I think I got kicked or something. Not yet. I did not.
You are leaving the mission area. Turn back immediately.
I think I'm fighting Unac. No, I'm not. I'm fighting a real person. Never mind. No, that might be a Unac. I'm gonna take the wins where I can get him though. I can't tell because I don't know the name of the enemy the way that they're not moving like Chang and Rain, where it's, I bet it's. I got one.
You've done very well, and I've contributed exactly 0.
I'm bullying the Unacs. We're gonna get.
Definitely,
the Unac's
definitely
bullying me,
retire the Weenac. It literally spent the entire time just boosting around in scan mode.
The turntables have
You
turned.
have left the mission area. Aborting mission.
I was sitting there watching. I was like, "What even is going on?" The answer, it was just hanging out in scan mode
Yeah,
the
Cookie.
entire time.
There is a lot of movement and chaos. That's Armored Core PvP. It was Armored Core for the most part in general. It's just really fast. And you gotta know what's going on. I don't know what's going on half the time, but at least in this game. I feel like if we were doing like Armored Core like 3 PvP, I would like be able to follow what's going on at least. But this one is really hard to right now. My build is probably ass for what I'm doing too. Like it's not anywhere near what is like useful for PvP play. Against people who know what they're doing. Cookie, do you have a drawing for the cable you're trying to work with? Because that usually gives you some of the information you need. You can send me part numbers if you want in Discord and I can help you out. Oh wait, where's everybody at? Someone's still alive. Who's alive? I know it would be. I'm telling you what would be helpful for me to help you. Oh god, what am I looking at right now? Is Alderson? What is Alderson? What are you shooting at, Alderson?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh god. It's amazing that you're actually like keeping your cool while this is happening to you, because I'm panicking watching it. You get fired for you misery. I mean, it's an option, I guess. Oh, look at your pose. You're posing right there, Alison. You tried.
My gun is in a half flip position. Yeah, this is my wall build.
Nice.
Yeah, Billy, you don't have to watch the stream if you're in the Discord call. You'd hear me twice. Or us twice. You'd hear yourself also, so it'd be super like awkward. Point this guy in Last Stand. That was, yeah, you dropped a Gundam pose right there, Alison.
Yes.
The Orga pose.
Yes, I sat in the entire match in the corner.
No one puts baby in a corner.
How do you join the call? Well, if you go to Discord, Billy, and just click on the... Well, just join a chat channel on Movie, because we're in stream channel right now, which is locked to me and RP being able to move people in and out.
Yeah, so that setup uses the shield on my leg.
Okay, because you said with bipedals, when you kneel is when you actually utilize your shield, right?
Yeah, so that means my like defenses went from 2,000 to 6,000,
Oh wow.
and that's why I was literally able to sit there and just absorb blows. But I took most of my damage from switching weapons.
Based on the drawing you're looking at, it's like the end part around the connector plug, like the round part. Oh, it's the shell, Cookie. Then, so like the connector goes into the the connector itself has a shell around it, and then there's a back plane behind that. Not the shell. Okay.
All right, Billy's in chat. All right, go ahead, just run the group.
And then Rain wants to be hired as well. It looks
Oh,
like.
Rain wants to be hired.
I'll go operator
sure.
for you guys.
I will go.
Oh man, oh man.
What's up, dude?
Howdy, howdy.
What up?
You know, light pictures.
I'm on phone.
All right.
Everything is audio.
You have double audio for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
He sounds fine to me.
Why does he sound weird to me? Say something right now.
What's up?
Oh, you're good now. I was hearing myself for a second there. It fixed itself though.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh my god, what did I press? Which
Oh, you go to rendezvous.
It's showing you
Rendezvous. okay.
Oh, okay, Cookie. So, okay. Are you talking about the gasket right now? The pins would be in the molding for the connector. The shell goes over top of that. That's usually how you connect to something.
Feel bad for anyone who gets sucked into a match with us.
I mean, I'm just gonna be complete trash. I'm only on mission subset 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
You should get some parts from this though.
Yeah.
That'd be
Assuming we win. Assuming we win.
helpful.
True.
Well, let's win then.
Did we get Rain? Is Rain in here right now?
Yeah.
You want to be operator, Alderson, or you need me to do it?
Yep, I'm operating.
Okay.
Works for me.
Now is it gonna automatically bring the AC I've been using into this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Chang, go easy on him.
Don't go easy on me.
Shank will focus me down. It'll be fine.
Yeah, basically don't go for number 5.
Number 5, Shank. Go for 59.
Go for 5.
No, if he wants a real fight, he'll go after M1.
That's true. That's true.
M1 is Rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are we in another PvP match?
I believe it's Chang.
It seems that way,
Let's
being
check.
that it's taking so long to load.
Brutal.
Rain is updating his build.
In the workshop, yeah.
Cookie, did anything that I say help you? Probably not. Let me read your
Oh
name.
yeah, we're definitely in a PvP match.
Yeah, Chang responded asking what number he was.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
You're gonna flag it as needs work later. Yeah, I think I could draw you a picture in paint. That might help. Probably not. You have the drawing, right? If you see the drawing. So you're gonna have the yoke might just be referring to the cable, actually, Cookie. Because I looked up yoke. I was looking something when I was googling that earlier. It might be another word they're using for the cable itself.
If a yoke is what a yoke is, then it's probably something that holds the cable.
60 seconds until mission
That would make
starts.
sense also. Because like if you go, I'm just googling yoke for connector, and nothing is really popping up that's useful here. Red jacket connector yoke assembly. Okay, hold on. National Petroleum Equipment might be helping us right here. Red jacket connector yoke assembly. It looks like it's just holding, like Alderson said, like it's just holding the connector. It goes around it.
Interesting.
It probably holds it in a very specific position,
Yeah, that it would be so it can't move.
or to prevent a short.
I just never heard of like, because I'm thinking of like a stem machine, and if this is like one of the cables that goes out to the person, like that's a weird way to refer to that. I mean, maybe it's not a weird way. I've just never heard it referred in that manner before. But also, medical might use their own terms for things. I don't work in medical. I do work with somebody who used to work in medical, Cookie. If tomorrow, if you want me to, I can ask them about this.
Oh, look at Rain.
It's nice. Oh, I like the different colored arm. It looks cool.
You got to have the red shoulder. I mean, it's classic across like mecha anime.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm a fan of lavender on everything.
Lavender is a nice color, though.
Activating
That's okay.
combat mode.
Your own engineer should be doing this. That's fair, Cookie. It's fair. I was just trying to help. Sorry that I'm not more helpful. I've never heard that term before. And I do cable designs and stuff. But they're more power and data type cables, not like something like in that application. That's why that application might have a different naming convention to it.
System scan mode. System combat mode. System scan mode.
Alright, where is Rain at? Let's see. No, Rain's on our team. Where is Chang at?
System combat mode.
Chang is marked. Chang is marked.
System scan mode. System combat mode.
Alright, I think a UNAC went down right there.
System scan mode.
I believe so, yeah.
I suck this game. Trying to kick people.
Yeah, it is, you know?
30%.
I find it really hard to balance my energy in this game with energy weapons when we're like in a prolonged combat.
System scan mode.
That's fair.
System scan mode.
That's why I put my EE onto the plasma missiles.
Oh, yeah. That is not a bad idea.
Hey, look, it's our first victory in a long time.
I wonder why. Chang took it easy as well. Literally a 5v1.
Turn back immediately.
Yeah, it did get stuck. I was like, I'm trying to ping it, and like, what the hell is it doing?
Well, that's what, 5 points now we have?
I think so.
Energy at 30%.
Nice. So whenever we do a special sortie, we're going to need all of us be in our ACs, I think, for it.
Yeah.
If
Swear I
anything,
did
we're gonna have to
put
do last minute symbol.
What's up?
When we do the special, we're gonna have to do some last minute workshop.
Oh, yeah.
Cookie, is what you're working on right now, is this for... This is for like, it's not for assembly, right? This is before assembly. Because what you just said right there, while the plastic is injected, that's a different story. I'm thinking like in final assembly, like when you put the unit together. So you might be, it is for an assembly, okay. Well, assembly drawing could be one thing. Is there a note on the drawing explaining the process for the plastic that is injected to it? Because it might be like when I say assembly, it's not like final assembly. Like it's like part of building up the cable. They have to send it somewhere to get it. You have a materials list. Well, yeah, that's just the bomb for it. Power spec strek large missiles. Solve almost all problems. Power spec strek. What's the strek? Plus large missiles. Plus ally MDL free subs. Almost solve almost all problems. I don't know what that means, Rain.
He's talking about the missiles with the subcomputers.
Oh, it's a battle
subcomputers,
rifle.
Yeah, the subcomputers improve the aiming speed of yourself and all your allies within a certain distance.
Okay. It's the highest power battle rifle. Gotcha.
But how does the missile know where it is?
The missile knows where it's not, so therefore it knows where it is.
By calculating the distance between its own computer, your FCS, and your two subcomputers within your shoulders, it determines that the target that it's currently flying at is currently fucked.
So there are two cables that come together and go into a connector. Okay, I'm good with that. And that connector is an overmold assembly. Well, when you say overmold, it's the molding for the connector, I assume you mean. Maybe? Again, application. If I could help you if I could see it, Cookie. God damn it.
So are we helping Cookie build missiles while we fire missiles at each other?
Yes. He's doing the engineering diagram charts, and he's firing the missiles, and I'm eating the missiles.
I got you now, Cookie. I see what it is now. Okay, overmolding. Simply put, overmolding is an injection molding process in which two or more materials are used to combine the wire and connector to create a single part. All right, I'm good now.
Isn't that what they do for the plastic kits, so you can get the like injection molded piece?
Right. So there are two cables that come. You have two cables going into an overmold. I literally have a picture of what that looks like right here, Cookie. I'm looking at it right now on online. This is a regular mission, right?
This is against Shang.
Well, okay, but it's not a special. That's really what I was asking there, I guess.
Yeah, the special one. Oh, I'll need to back out completely.
We're just looking at the new parts I got, guys. Just give me a second.
That's fine. Yeah, if you look at the map, the orange crates are usually parts.
Okay. I mean, I got 2 parts off that last mission we did.
It's the same map, so we're kind of getting the same parts over and over again.
Oh, okay.
Which is good for selling.
And
It's good for
selling.
sailing.
That's
I
good for
didn't
sailing.
realize you could get multiple copies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It exists because Unax.
Yep.
Unax
Okay.
use their own parts, so you would need at least 5 copies.
So Cookie,
Oh, okay.
it's overmolded because it probably has constant sanitation because they're cleaning it a bunch of its used in medical applications, I bet. Or frequent Shannon flex, which also fits into that. Like all of the above, basically why it's overmolded. I never heard of this before. This is an application I don't usually work with. So you're wondering if it goes into the overmold on one side and then the yoke gasket is a part used to hold the wires in specific spots so they don't move during plastic injection. So the yoke would make sense right there, and the gasket would probably not allow any of the plastic injection to pass a certain point because it seals something. So you might be right about that. That's probably what's happening there. I've never wanted to see a drawing for a cable more in my life than right now. Usually the shit is the stuff I don't want to talk about because it's all work related, but like if I can help you, it'd be nice, but I can't see it.
When it's not your responsibility.
Right, exactly, yeah. Like I want to pull up paint and work through this with you, just like draw the connector.
It's like you guys are trying to play that keep talking and nobody explodes game.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like we're doing a mecha game, only except without the action.
Sort of, kind of. Actually, yeah, it fits the bill a little bit there. You've never learned about any of this before tonight. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely not your responsibility to be trying to figure this out right now, which is probably annoying. I'm sure you're annoyed about that.
Yeah, usually how it is. You go to school, they teach you something from 20 years ago, and it's fine if you work on the old infrastructure, but something new comes out, you're completely screwed. But at the same time, you're the only one who's qualified to do it because they need someone with 20 years of experience.
For the entry level position.
That's why I just quit being a machinist.
That's fair.
Oh, you don't do that anymore, Billy?
I literally quit my job.
Oh my
Tuesday
god.
night.
DACA.
Oh shit.
Main system.
So what are you gonna do
There's
now,
so
Billy?
much
You
stuff
know,
like that.
are you still figuring it out?
I'm gonna be a delivery driver, and I also am gonna do Lyft on the side.
Nice. Well, hopefully you enjoy that more than what you were doing before.
I did a bunch of lifting all last week, and I had really great passengers and stuff. It was so much better than what I was doing before.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, you're a microbiologist. I thought you did something with biology, Cookie. I'm pretty sure you said that before. So what you're doing right now, like, it doesn't make sense that you're the one being responsible for what you're trying to figure out at all. Oh god, that's a person. Hey!
Go after Chang. 42.
System scan mode.
Move left more, Billy. Move left more. You need to stay away from the tanks. Stay to high ground.
It's over, Banana. I have the high ground.
I haven't even got hit yet.
We're literally putting Chang through occupation of arterial corporals right now.
No, except for Ev. Ev is going for the backstabs.
Right.
Where'd he go? I lost him.
So this plasma weapon does good damage, it seems. Like, as long as you're close enough. I just shot a friend. Sorry, friend. It was Ev.
That happens.
Oh, I'm down.
Rain just shot down Chang.
Rain's still alive? Oh wait, no, Rain's on our team.
Yeah. Rain has 29k, 22.
I was thinking Rain was on another team. Rain's with us now.
Yeah, Rain's on ours.
Oh, you're getting chewed up right now.
Me, I'm fine.
You went from 44 to 34.
Yeah, that's a slight number variation. It's fine.
Just
As long
a
as-
scratch.
Yeah, like, you guys don't wait till you have 500 AP left and then start dodging and stuff.
Hey, the only AP that matters is the last AP.
That's true.
Exactly.
Very true.
Something I wish I would have understood when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day.
Isn't that why he sacrifices all of his life points?
Oh, we didn't get the parts.
Combat mode.
Yeah. Frickin' Merrick over there playing 5D chess when the world wasn't ready for that strat yet.
How did
Man,
you
I don't think I've
get...
even been hit once yet.
Well, Chang's been coming after us, I think.
Yeah.
What's up, First Dystopian? How are you? Yeah, we're playing some of the multiplayer right now. Not at all. You're learning various levels of everything and you're rolling out. Yeah, that's hard to be like to pick up on that stuff, especially when you have no you don't do it every day. Cookie, I get that completely. So how many points we have now?
Not sure.
I'll have to back out.
Another meta build, power spec, 40 Sawa plus 118H missile plus dual shield on light quad. Oh, that sounds cool as fuck, actually. So first, Dystopian, I'm probably gonna wrap up after like 1 or 2 more missions, but we'll be doing this again on Tuesday if you'd like to play. Are we doing special sorting now? Depends on how many points we have.
We're ready for the special shot.
Yes.
Yep.
So wait, how many of us are there? There's 4 or 5 of us right now. So Rain or Cheng or first Dystopian, if any of you want to join us for this, you can for this special sortie.
Yes, Billy wants to join in.
Yeah, Billy, do you
I'm
want to
down.
do it? Okay.
So it looks like it's everybody on the team then.
All right, cool. Someone just cue it up.
It's up.
Is it still under rendezvous or
Yeah.
do I need to go? Okay.
All right, Cheng, sounds good. Oh, I didn't realize we had 5 already. I don't know why I thought we saw it.
Rain is coming in. I will be eyes in the skies.
Okay.
Okay.
Billy, don't feel bad if you feel like this is not working when you go into this mission, because it's really hard.
Okay.
Are you coming in for this Rain?
Oh yeah, Rain, do you want to join? says waiting. What does waiting mean? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Fantastic. Breathing more life into Conquest on it is always a good time. Yeah. It's been fun so far. Oh, you're good, Rain. No problem.
It's fine.
We just were
So
curious
what are
if
the
you did
numbers?
Oh, the numbers are just your team number. You can pick it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And obviously M stands for mercenary, which means it's someone outside the team.
Gotcha. That was what made me ask the question, because the M was throwing me off.
That's fair.
I asked the same question yesterday, Billy. I was like, why am I number 5? You're number 5 now because you just joined. I was number 5 yesterday.
Yeah, I was still following in your footsteps.
Oh, hey guys, if you want for like duels and stuff on Tuesday, if you guys want to do that, is there a way to spectate, like have a lobby and spectate fights or no?
Yeah, we could go to free battle.
And you can spectate like your friends fighting each other.
Yeah, you'll be basically you just join in and you just self-destruct.
Oh,
And you
okay.
Just switch cameras.
I said we could do some like old school like Dark Souls 2 fight clubs if you guys want.
I'm down.
Hostiles detected.
So we can
I'll
all
try
like
to
join up
plow
and then
through.
whoever was playing. Can
All
do.
right, it looks like Lotuses. So get your autocannon tanks out.
All right, what kind of damage type? Just say damage type.
It's just kinetic. Going, build a tank, slap a pair of autocannons on it, slap on additional ammo storage, and then whatever for weapon bays.
Now, Alden, you know better than that. I'm literally gonna use the same build, but I will put all kinetic damage on.
I mean,
Kinetic
yeah, because
tends to have the
I don't
best
got no
damage.
tank legs either. But I'll throw all KE onto my weaponry.
Yeah, just bring your biggest ammo storage.
Which ones are
and-
Lotuses? Are those the vertical spinny boys?
Yeah, vertical spinny boys. You gotta wait for them to stop spinning or shoot directly underneath them.
All right. What's the likelihood of me being able to punch one of them? Probably low.
Very unlikely.
Yeah.
You would need a good pair of reverse joint legs to get to the altitude.
Okay.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't no gas in it.
All right.
Ain't no plasma in it.
Okay. So this should be good. Okay. I am prepared.
I'm working on it still.
That's fine.
Oh no. I'm like just at my weight limit.
You have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Oh, you're being an operator, Alden?
Yep.
Oh, you son of a bitch. All right.
So Chink can fight in my place. I could pick
mean
up
Rain?
the victory, and I can't be blamed for the defeat.
Ain't no Kojima parts in it.
Seconds until mission
I get
start.
that.
All right, so it's Rain, Ev, me, and Billy versus probably a lot of these things, I'm assuming.
Four of them. Last time we did is I managed to kill one.
Well, we were fighting the other guys last time, right?
No, that was the spinning lotuses. Yeah.
I'm excited because I have no clue what we're about to be fighting.
It's not fun. No, it's fun. It's just gonna be a little overwhelming because it's overwhelming even now seeing them before. You fight them in the story of the game,
Yeah.
but these have a
Yeah,
lot more
story
AP.
version. Yes. It's also good that they don't actually damage you when they spin.
You
at
only
you.
got 20 seconds.
Yeah, prepare for Beyblades. Let it rip. Ah,
Oh no.
Something happened.
yeah. It said a member canceled the sortie. Try again.
Trying again.
Do this for everything. The music pack wants me to do this for everything. It keeps saying the same thing over and again. For serious.
Oh yeah.
I can't stress it enough that the music pack is the best value in this game for sure if you're buying a DLC for it.
I think the best value is definitely Chief's voice.
I got that too. So. Evergreen
best
BT track is great. You can
value
listen to it forever. I can go to sleep to this song right now.
I haven't bought any of the DLCs, but the only one I was looking at
We
was
love
the all
Evergreen.
parts
We're happy
one.
to make you-
Yeah, you don't really need the all parts one because you can earn them. It's only one head start. The one that you must have is the compatibility pack.
Yep, and that was free, thankfully.
I grabbed that one because it was free.
Yeah, without that, it won't let you go online.
I believe it's so you can make people's emblems display that stuff.
I believe so, yeah.
Was the compatibility pack a day one thing when the game came out? You had to install it?
I think
so, yeah.
so because it's for some of the previous stuff. Go ahead, Chang, and explain it.
Oh yeah.
I know it was really early on in the game, if nothing else.
All right.
I think it was also called the Modelers Pack or something.
Yeah.
All right, quickly check your setups to make sure that it is the way you intend it to be.
Oh yeah, because if you don't confirm it, then it goes back to how it was before.
Yeah, if you don't leave the assembly yourself, it doesn't update and save.
Is the Evergreen V2 track for a different faction? I bet it is. Unless that's the name of the song we were just listening to right there. But those words are...
Hopefully we're on at the right time, so we can go on to one of the giant
EGF,
bosses, and then we'll switch to another team.
All I know is almost all of the weapons I'm using right now are junk.
Oh yes, Evergreen.
I'll listen to the full song later, Chang, but it sounded catchy right there. All right, here we go.
Titan boy.
All those things are adorable.
Yeah, wait till they start spinning. Don't shoot them when they spin, apparently.
Oh, okay.
They take, it's like a damage reduction thing, I think you guys were saying before, so.
Yeah, the bullets bounce off.
System scan mode.
Alright, I'm gonna try to keep marking one to... there's one in the middle.
Yeah, it's flying away. Damn, I can't even walk onto it when it's that high.
Yeah, they're flying off the map. One coming up from behind.
Oh, that's
right.
I'm a day through.
Yeah, they're like hanging off the side of the map right now, so be
Yeah,
careful.
just play with the two guys to the right.
System scan mode.
You gotta watch when it turns into a satellite cannon.
Just like Silent Lawn.
Mm-hmm. Come on, stop spinning, buddy. There you go. Oh god. Oh! Alright, one coming down right here. There's no idea of that. I can't tell. You were... Oh, we're actually doing pretty good damage. Oh, I still have 250k, but... It's like a fucking raid boss fight, essentially.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Shoulder ammo at 30%.
I don't understand what kind of missiles I put on. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
What's the matter?
I was just getting tore up.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Whenever they fly above your head, that's when it gets scary.
Rangeland got one down. 5K to go.
Oh, I see one fly. One's blowing up. Yep.
170, 160, 150.
I'm watching his auto cannons just go off.
Scan mode.
130. 1,000. I mean, 10,000.
I was gonna say, oh, there's more than 1,000.
73K.
Just slightly.
Only a little bit.
Oh god, he's doing some kind of hoppy thing. I hear it.
Oh my god, go away.
Sun goes down.
One from behind, one from behind. 160.
Those remind me of the suicide drones.
There
Why
we
are you
go.
getting above me? Go away. This is the last one.
You want to grab those sub targets?
Yeah, I'll go do it.
There's the closest one's right here to your left. 47K.
System combat mode. System scan mode.
44K.
Any more autos on?
Dead.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Good job.
There we go.
Combat
Not bad.
GG.
Everyone survived.
Nope.
Yeah. So we survived.
Survive.
That's okay.
Auto cannon strong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't even have to change weapons at all.
Nice.
When I saw that big AP, I'm like, man, I'm gonna use all my bullets.
Good
It
call.
goes slower than you'd think, depending. Like 500 shots actually last a while.
Yeah.
Hey, got a trophy. Special sortie victory. So now that we got a special
Actually,
sortie victory, what's that
I
do
got
for us?
dropped the
Do you need so many special sorties to unlock the big fights?
No. When the war ends,
Oh, right.
we will get the chance to fight them.
Okay. I also got a
But
contamination.
every time we finish a special sortie, it does a significant amount of territory damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe you can hit world log.
Get what?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Oh. What's happening here?
That's telling you how the war's gone.
Oh. Can you speed it up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Like every event is every time someone does one of those.
Gotcha.
And ours is the very most recent one.
The war's gone poorly. So
There's not enough people to fight it. That's
technically
probably why.
speaking, all of these could be blue if your faction's just kicking ass, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
And technically, if we wanted to do that much faster, we would go out on our own.
And
normal
all of
sortie.
us doing the same. Yeah.
Yeah, for the team points, and then we all jump in when it's time to take the big one.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap up for tonight, guys. Though, so thank you for joining in, everybody. That was fun. Thanks, Rain. Thanks, Chang. Thanks, Billy. Thanks, Ev. Thanks,
No
Aldezen.
problem.
Yo.
I'm playing some more on Tuesday, so I'm gonna do some probably for like the first hour. I'm gonna build some other ACs and test them out, just see what they're all about. Also, don't forget, guys, I'm gonna do a viewer build stream. So if you guys want to share your builds with me or whatever, I think you can do it through the game now.
Yeah.
Feel free to do it that way, and I'll just try out your builds. If not, you can always throw them in Discord, just as we've typically been doing. So probably gonna happen either next Sunday or Tuesday. So if anyone wants to submit their builds on Discord or in the game, just do it that way, and we'll send it. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see all of you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.